Hello everyone, so yeah, we're back here for the training session. So yeah, we did go up to 8 ton, as you can see. I just show you here how it's going. So went up yesterday, was nice. Today I just decided I'm gonna play some free games maybe here. Yeah, so blitz games probably, and just to be a casual day for today, so not playing a long game. Just let me put the ads first here on Twitch. So problem of the day is this one. Black try to play as black and kill white is easy when comparing to other days. But yeah, sometimes is okay to go for simple, easy one. So try to kill white here. Hope you're all doing good. Thanks for all being here. I'm just gonna wait a little bit before trying to find someone. We'll probably continue to play with this time control for the user series for like 10 minutes and whatnot, but I would also like to play some blitz games to train so that also it can be more enjoyable for you guys, have a balance between different types of time controls overall. Let me just wait a little bit. So yeah, I think like if I play like I'm doing these days, I should be able to do okay at 8 ton, and maybe with a good run we can go up. So just we can afford less mistakes overall. So the difference in level between 7 and 8 is pretty much yeah, they're gonna punish your mistakes more often than not, and not gonna let you get back in the game as easy as 7 done. But yeah, okay, we could warm up a little bit actually. Let's go and do this. So let me just do some problems. Here we go. If you wonder where this is, you can go on weiqi101.com. Always posting the link, but I'll do it again for new people maybe. So you can go there, it's all free. If you want English friendly site, you can go here at goproblems.com as well. So free, you can do this. Yeah, we'll try with 4Q first. Interesting already, I'm a bit confused. I think it's this. Then I guess this you play this one. Here you are Atari, so against this, if white plays here, Atari once, and then connect, take, and then play here. Should be something like this. You let white take with snapback, but you can kill steer here. So with these type of problems, you need to also think like if there's a snapback, maybe what happens after. So kind of visualization problem type thing. What do we do? So we need to reduce the eye here because white has an eye this way by just taking this stone. So maybe Atari comes into play. Connect, you can attach. Seems good. If this one you can just take again, and it's dead on the side, so it's pretty much this. And the trick is after connect you can attach. Nice to see you, Sumya. Hope you're doing great. So yeah, that one white cannot disconnect because there's this and that one as well. So we went up to 8 down yesterday, so that was a nice stream. Just today I'm a bit tired because yeah, I was awake during the night for the Japan match. If you follow the World Cup overall. Yup, after app release yesterday, just working on adding Fox. Okay, so weiqi hub stuff on reorting. Yeah, nice. I mean, should be take. I think this is. Maybe white can play this one. It's. I should have blocked that way probably, and then let maybe it's this one. Yeah, you let actually this double attack, but you can take and then let white take these 3. So at the end it's gonna look something like this. Take and then this one. Have an 8 down account but I never played her. Okay. So this one, Atari here, you take, white cannot play this one, you take everything, connect, play this. And this is the only way. So if you throw in, for example, so usually you might think of this, white takes, after this one is going to be call. So it's worse than outright killing. It's Sumiya, KK, okay. Don't you play sometimes maybe for training? I don't know. Block here, this one. Turn. I think it's this like turn. What happens after white throws in? You turn this way. Attach your play here. I think I got it. So that one you can play here. Wait a minute, this is wrong. Seki. I should have simply blocked. Okay, yeah, that one. So this there's here, and you can block from the outside. White cannot fill. And against this, you can block, throw in. Yeah, just fill from the outside. White can play this one. Ay. Nice to see you, Greek quarter. Hope you're also doing good. Benny Fordham don't want to rank down at account given by. Okay. Probably descent. No, there's turn here. I see a call if I block. Wedge, play this one. White plays. Actually, yeah, this is right. Well, it's not even a call. Like here you can cut, and this one you can just descend. There's no snapback. I thought like briefly there's something like this, but then this is just simply alive this way. So with this you can descend. White cannot kill this eye. G17 with a call. Kosumi is my first instinct, but yeah, after if white plays here, you connect, and this one, your Atari, should be good. If take, you play this, and you keep 2 eyes. So that's another move that white could think, but then you can connect this way, keep the eye, and white has no way to save this, because you can simply play here. That one take, and this one take. Just don't cut here. So that's the short trick that white has. Because now white can fill from the outside. This is dead because you cannot fill from each side here. This one is dead. This one is dead as well. So yeah. Too late. It was a bad idea anyway. Yeah, we can go back and check later. You can always, at the end, they will show all the problems. Okay, so how do you take everything? So should be related with this. Yeah, I think you cut here first and then push. Have this. So at the end, so this one white is forced to play like this to save these three or run away. And then after that you have cut, take, and then take these two stuns. It's the only way. If you try to do something here first, you lack liberties and then you lost. So that's not going to work. So move order is important here. Okay, again, it's like problem to save stones. I think simply Kosumi should be the one. Wedge doesn't really work. You can simply Atari, cut. Yeah. So this simply connect seems to be okay. Or maybe even Atari connect. Threaten to take these four. Yeah, should be fine. So just a local problem of how to connect stones. White doesn't have any attack here, so you can just take. Nothing to be done. Nice to see you, Slack. Hope yours are good. Was a nice day yesterday. So just doing a bit of off day today, not playing the series, but still putting some content for you guys. Yeah, so down after even this, you can simply even connect. Nothing works over here. And even this one if you want to, like that, just honey. Okay, let's go next. This is about how to take this one eye here. I think simply honey first. Block your honey and then play this. It's that shape. And the trick, if you play here first, white can then capture these three, so you need to honey here first. If block, you can Atari, probably this way. Let white take and connect. So yeah, that one there's this here. So which one? Yeah, so this one. There's no real call here. I was confused. Like, if this is snapback, on this case you need to like take and then this one and call here, but actually you can descend this way, so don't take. So that was just a usual kind of a mistake you can do. Do not play here, but just descend. And this one doesn't work. There's this. Okay, let's go maybe 3Q as well. I made 5 down on Fox again. I thought I would get to keep it, but at least I got there again. Yeah, I think you are definitely on that range. Need to be more confident, but the weaknesses are clear, so if you can work on that, should be good. I think it's this, and then it's probably double call. It's kind of funny shape, and it's alive. Touch this. Yes, yeah, be there. Maybe I didn't take. Yeah, so it's double call like this. Okay. What about this shape here? Wait a minute. No, so maybe it's simply call because here there's this throw in. I thought like it was simply double call on this kind of for this eye on the left, but it seems like this is important for here, so it's you cannot connect. So it's gonna be this call right here. Okay, so you need to keep the eye here T19. Question is, how do you make another eye? I mean, seems to be this. Just literally keeping this one and then having here or here. Hane block. White cannot take this eye away. This one cut. If push, you simply turns. That's probably the one trick that white has. Yeah, against this one you need to turn, and then white cannot take this eye away right here. So this snapback shape here, but if you play this one, white can play Atari and then make eyes here. So probably you want to use this one, but then white can play here, then you play this, take, cut. No, that's not going to work. So you just extend, I guess. But the extend white will connect, right? Ah, yeah, white is alive this way. Oh, that's a cool one. Actually, against this connects, you can play here. Even if white connects, you can play this one. And because white cannot fill, it's that shape in 5. I didn't see. So that one, there's this. So white will try to connect, but then you can play here. This is Atari. Then you can take. So white will try to connect, but this is dead. Yeah, so it should be this one. White first life and death. Okay. Seems like attach. So the key point of this kind of 3 H stones. If this one you can wedge. Cut, just take here, threaten this one. Yeah, should be this. I don't see any other move. And then you can threaten to cut if you connect and then play this. So yeah, that one you just cut off these two. Doesn't work. So this actually is a really good problem in the sense that you always need to see that this is the key point when kind of you have these kind of stones with outside Liberty Field. So in the middle of kind of 3 in line here, this is the key point usually. So you can kind of remember that in your head. Okay, black. So this white will just block and it's dead, so you need to play like Hane. White plays here and then throw in and it's call. I don't see any other thing. If descend you can make an eye and this is Seki at the end. So yeah, should be this, play here and throw in. So if you descend, there's going to be block this way and it's dead here. This is Atari. So even if you play this one, you can Atari play here instead. Literally there's only this. Descend you can keep the eye. White cannot push, black not as well, so it's just Seki and alive like that. T18. Here on this problem, if you play T18, I can simply Atari on the bottom. So it's important to disconnect this stone, this white stone. The question is, how do you do so? And then white, to prevent this Seki shape here, will try to threaten snapback. If you connect, there's this, it's dead. So you need to prevent the connection, so hane, or this, but this is dead with block. So you hane, threaten snapback, and cannot connect, so you need to throw in so that this doesn't work. You can just take everything. So at the end it's gonna be ko, like that. Okay, hopefully it was good. Yeah, this should be something that you let white cut and you descend. Question is... yeah, I think simply hane. Cut, descend. This one you simply Atari play here. It's like tombstone stuff. And you simply win. So just showing at the end. So block like this doesn't work because you have this. White cannot connect. You can take. So usually white won't play anything, just take these two stones, but doesn't work because... so this is straightforward. White cannot connect here, you take. So take, play this one. Even this you can Atari and then take here. Even if white connects, you can win the race because it's 3. Yeah, 3 versus 4. Black plays first. GG's. 2 stone, edge squeeze, yes. Very, very common. Good Tetsuji you need to know here. Good problem actually. So this one you can let actually white descend, cut because it can descend and squeeze. So you need to live on the side. And taking this 1 stone would make this an eye as well, so that should come into play. I mean, you could make it a core just by Atari and push and cut Atari these 2 stones, can be core here. Because I don't think you have much space on the sides, like disconnect here. Shouldn't work, so it's probably going to be core, no? Got something wrong. You could Atari and then... oh yeah, it's... actually, because it's a corner, this works, and I got it. So you can play this and then play this one. This one's a cool problem here. So usually white after this one you need to cut, but then you can turn here. And then if white takes a DI here, you can just turn play this one, because white cannot feel the liberty from the outside. This is just captured like this, and if you spend one more move, black can go back and take. So yeah, this is why. So you need to be careful when it's in the corner like this. If it's just one line on the side, it won't work, but because it's the corner, this kind of thing could happen. So here, this, and then cut, turn at S19. Yeah, I should have seen though, kind of common thing, this kind of, but yeah, it's nice to show. These kind of 3Q, 4Q problems here are pretty instructive. It's nice and not too hard, practical and good. I would say it's already good enough if you can solve these problems at 3-4Q in a very consistent manner. You don't need to be aiming for too difficult problems. It's better to be able to read more accurately and better these kind of easier ones. Okay, I have no clue. It should be this and then turn. Yeah, and you can snap back. So jump this. If white blocks, you can connect, and this is their shape in 3. If that one, you can cut. So it's kind of the only move to play this and then turn. And if you can see this snap back, it's okay. Corner double first line witchcraft is annoying. Yeah. But if you know, that's nice. It's easy to miss some things. I have some blind spots in some the easier problems for sure. Yeah, if you know which one there are, will go away if you train them enough usually. It's a question of habit. So how do you take these? Should be just filling here, because you don't want white to have like this kind of thing in center. So block here, connect, you can atari. White cannot play this, you take. Connect, you can just atari here. And turn, you just connect on the other side and fill from the outside. So yeah, that's the only kind of tricky move, but just from the outside. So if you honey, I can block, and this is going to be a core in the corner. And you don't want this. Comparing to just killing outright, it's worse. So I don't think there's any other, really, some other interesting moves. So yeah. Okay, let me do this last problem here and go for a game. So my instinct is jump, but then white plays here. This one, it's... Oh, you can attach at the end. If block, you can play this atari, and then again probably attach. Should be good. So this way you can cut and actually just be okay with it's a common local stuff. So there's no way to cut off this stone apart from just honey, but this one is just a foresight at the end here. So if you cut, take, you just connect, and this is dead because of here not being an eye. And if white extends here, you can play this, sack into stones, throw in. So this you need to know. And then here, just connect on the first line this way. So it's just dead. Okay, good. We succeeded here. And yeah, let me switch. Let's go. Okay, I'll try to go for a free game. Just blitz if I can. Yeah, in the meantime, maybe I'll just switch the screens to here. So I would say this problem right here would be rated around maybe 6, 5Q. I have to continue with laundry. Good luck with the games today. Thank you, Slack. And yeah, hopefully you can go back if I'm still here. Thanks for watching, as always. Okay, they're not really... I could actually go on my sub account and do something different, like the kind of mid-game training. There's also that mode here on Fox. So you can basically start a game for move 30 and then play. Maybe he could do this. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's go and switch. Because it seems like no action today. Unless you want to play ranked, and today I don't want to do too much here. Okay. So, we're gonna go and do this middle game training stuff. So you can basically play. Start from move. Yeah, as you can see, move 30. I'm black. Okay. Let's just see what is the situation. So the board should be even to the AIs. We have this side. We have here. Probably need to invade the top side because you don't want to get to be too big. Maybe pinching from white here is pretty nice as well. Could attack these 3 stones that are a bit distant as well. Okay, maybe I need to play a bit faster. But I wanted to. Analyze the situation. Okay, another one. Kosumi here. Okay, really. Very territorial stuff overall. I think I'll play here. Maybe jump is annoying, but let me play this spot to just increase here. Okay, just jump. Where do you go? This not much to play, really. Kind of a boring type game. I mean, block. Could try to maybe play something here. Let's go and try to invade this side. Okay, putting some pressure, running away. If I don't think anything, I'll just jump, but it could be a bit slow. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, maybe this is annoying, in fact. Could be playing from here as white. Do we need to protect? That's another question.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Could be too passive to just respond here. Okay. I think white wants to rather more attach, be more aggressive on this side. But yeah, this one I'm definitely going to run away like this. And then here, yeah, we want to try to do something about the connection right there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, let me use a time.
残り2回です。
And maybe cap also looks good. Yeah, not let's cap. I really don't play this kind of style myself, but in this mode, so the air will pull you with kind of even positions, and then you need to figure out yourself from there. Maybe you could play this one and threaten these 2 pine points.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, let's try this. If this one, I'm just going to cross cut. This usually shouldn't work. I might want to normally block this way, let black cut and then hane and do something. But this one
2, 3,
usually it's a bit too much. But is this one working? Like Hane, I guess here. Okay, didn't expect this here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I guess white will try to peep, no? I mean, that I can cut and connect. Trying to have some sort of capturing race between here and
1、
this side.
3、4。
Sorry. So after this, white will try to block.
3、4。秒読みを始めます。
This is giving room to black to be kind of okay on this side, so don't think it's the best move from white.
2、3、4、5。
Simply here
7
should be good. That really doesn't help too much. And against this, I atari and then play something like this.
1、
Should be able to be okay. Important to take the eye shape away from white here, so something like this.
2、3。
Kosumi. And if I can capture the side, should be GG's. I think you do pincer, peep here.
2、3、 4、
Maybe could put a
5、6、7。
Yeah, do we need to put a move on the inside here, or just better to play here? I don't know.
4、5、6、
Close.
7、
So
8、
cut.
9。
Atari, connect here, turn,
残り1回です。
jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I would think that is better RG to just protect here, because here we can just connect and I don't think there's much to do. Yes, white can have an eye, but timely Kosumi, that's a nice move from my opponent.
1、2、3、4。
But yeah, you can connect here. Against this, I think you jump once and prevent this type of wedge.
1、
And then you can take this eye away, so it should be good.
3
Maybe playing here
4
first and here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Could be maybe playing.
2、
So we'll play here, threaten to cut. And now when I play here, I think this is at least Seki, but we should be able to win the capturing race.
1、2、3、4、5、
It is
6
at least Seki.
7、
I
8。
would try to believe. Maybe I should play this one and bump. So that just block. Block here. So if it's Seki,
1、
maybe the
2
game is still pretty
3
even.
4、
mean, you have still outside
7
stuff. Against this, I'll just slide, make sure we are okay with this group. Could attach also.
1 2
Against Hane, descend.
4 5 6 7 8 9
Yeah, maybe this, trying to slightly take Sente, if I can. So just here to confirm. So here, disconnect.
1 2 3 4
Maybe it
Go.
just simply is that, because white feels here, this, here, this. Yeah, we should be winning by 1 move. So it's probably dead here. Okay, so white is trying to create some sort of chaos. If it's this is all dead, is way too big.
2 3 4
Would
5
like
6
to ignore,
7
but I don't know
8
how. Okay, let's jump. White will try to jump here. Could maybe just simply attach. Either you just simply go back.
2 3 4 5
Hane, there's
6
this.
7 8
I mean, maybe still this one. Could try to take, let white push through here, but
1
usually that's not
3
too
4
good of a move.
5 6
Then jump this way, maybe, yeah. Gonna try to jump and connect to the strong side here.
1 2
Maybe white push, no, this. Yeah, the goal should be to connect these two, but then I don't want to play something like this.
3 4
Trying
5
to be a bit
6
more active.
7 8
Probably attaching here, strengthening. Don't mind strengthening here, reducing this kind of moyo a little bit.
One, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Ah, yeah, that seems like a good move here.
One, 2
Against
3
this, white can
4
block.
5 6 7 8 9
Okay, maybe I'm still going to play this one. Could actually Hane. Maybe that was a move to double Hane here. If cut and take, white can play this one and take this one stone.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Yeah, I would like to crawl and get on here. I know this is painful to get pushed and here, but that seems a bit of an overplay. Think you can cut here and then extend, just simply
1
tari atari.
2 3 4 5
Yeah, it's cut. So there's a bit of Ajirant here, but right now white should protect. Maybe you can simply peep here. Yeah, it's better Suji. Threaten to take, and if this one just push through.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Should be good.
1 2 3 4
So the question is this one going to be working as white? Here that one connect.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe it does work. So I'm gonna go and choose this one right here. push cut here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Fortunately, we need to put some sort of move, because if not, white can try to cut here and push through this way.
1、2、3。
Okay, trying to connect these stones from the bottom side, but here I would like to hane here, this, and then just
1、
cut off
2
here.
3、4、5、6、7。
Should be able to simply play this one. And then take the side, kind of thing. If block here, you can play this.
2、3、4。
Shouldn't really work. Think you push once and then take.
1、2、3、
Maybe this is a bit more solid if you protect
6
here simply.
7、8、9。
Could be a bit too passive to play that one, but we don't need to do much around here, so I'm just gonna go this way. And yeah, we can still connect this and then...
1、2、3。
Actually, this is
4
quite
5
annoying when I
6
think about it, but should be still fine. So here, this. Yeah.
1、
You can take these 3 stones, so it's okay. White can attach and endgame here. So this one... That's actually probably same-ish. Doesn't really change the situation much.
2、3、4、5、6。
Just this one is probably better because you can block and then here force this. Locally there's this hane here to threaten the group, so it's not going to be. I did play this crow, which is pretty big concerning here. And then we could put a move to be sure so that white doesn't play a move like this, try to kill.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's attach maybe hane. Could be annoying. Yeah, that'll go back. Okay, against this I would like to simply hane and question the group right here. So this is kind of alive already. We have this hane. Against push we can simply extend. And this is alive here, so there's no problem. And cut, we just connect.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
So just extending, I think.
1、2、
Yeah, you don't create
3
cutting points for
4
nothing, so
5。
I guess just simply extend. Maybe white's gonna try to play something here. No. Yeah, this one you just simply play here, because white cannot connect this and here.
1、2、3、4。
So yeah, just extending seems fine. I think you want to block and then let white cut so that have still here.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Just to make sure this is not connected to there. So I can atari. yeah, probably will do this. Connecting, need to go back. Connect these stones, don't forget. And now if white cannot make an iron center, here it's dead. So yeah, GG's. So if you don't know this mode, I can actually go back and see the moves. So we start from move 30. I don't know which games they are picking from or how they do it, but this is the way it began, and we started from here. Yeah, it should be like, I don't want to respawn, it's too slow. Something here, expanding and then limiting here. Trying to eye at this invasion around Q12. Yeah, if black can cut off these stones and just capture its GG's, but here maybe there was, you cannot play this, okay. Maybe it's just quit the room then and go here. So it is weird, it doesn't show that it's this mode, and it's just starting like you played this game from the start. Didn't know. Yeah, so that one I was just wondering if white plays this one right here. Maybe I was in trouble. But yeah, this one probably maybe here. In fact, no, maybe this doesn't work because block cut you can take, play this kind of squeeze. This is dead this way. So the plan basically, if white black connects, you can cut here, play this and just push through, and then really attack these 4 stones in the middle. So as black, you need to really try to surround these white stones. So the only move is this. If connect, you just block and you take this kind of atari away. Yeah, maybe this is not working. Turn could be a thing actually, or even just connect. Just creating a whole lot of cutting points, so 2 here, 3 even. Yeah, that seems dangerous. Okay, if we connect here, white can cut this way, and still there's cutting point here. Yeah, this doesn't seem to hold. So maybe that was a bit too much. I should cut another way, maybe something here. But then you could say maybe simply something like this is okay as black. So I was thinking maybe white can sack this and surround this side. Yeah, maybe it is not that easy. That one, there's wedge type thing. Try to cut off this from this side. Yeah, maybe this kind of invasion and try to run is like not what you want to do here. Could be simply like trying to increase here or just, I don't know, slide. I'd like to ask Miss Fine Art just here. So as you can see, it's okay. I don't what. So they are starting actually in a position that Fine Art is like +2. Interesting. So it's not totally even, it seems. I would say it's this because the only big point, yeah. Just wanna ask this one because this type of game is a bit slow. Okay, still going from the outside like this, so you have better chance to connect here. If white just try to respawn, build this way. Whereas this, there's no good follow-up on this side to make some points. So this will be the kind of difference here. And yeah, here I just want to see if there's a better way to... Okay, so simply jump, make sure that you have a good shape here to be alive, and then poking at these bad connection. Yeah, seems better. Okay. Then I just want to check this. So Atari. Maybe this one is a bit too much. So block a take. Oh, so you sack this stone, you get the outside, and it's good enough. I didn't know. Okay. But you still need to give to white here. So in that sense, it's not going to plan. But if you can get the outside and the corner like this attached. So I think if white blocks here, maybe there's some ways to do something. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is going to be rather complicated. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna play the standard 1 minute stuff rather than this. Just because I don't think it's too fair if the graph doesn't even start to completely even. But yeah, it's a nice kind of try. If you guys want to do it, you can do it on Fox. So it's like middle game training. You can play, just start from a position somewhere in the middle game. So yeah. So white here. It's going to play the usual stuff. So as white, I think you've seen I don't deviate too much from the star points overall. I'm gonna go with this one. Just don't fall into some kind of opponent preparation. If I attach here on the bottom side, maybe there's, because usually the Joseki is gonna become big and maybe black has some plan prepared. If I'm not really used to this, I kind of want to avoid. Okay, so here you can cut or take, so it's always kind of crossroads here. This is more simple, but then black can make a wall around here. Maybe this one should Atari and play here. Could be possible. Let's take. Just do this. Against Atari, you have another move you can cut, try to start a fight, like here, connect, extend. Or just simply take. Let black have the outside, but then you can always kind of peep here, attach here, should be okay. And you have no forcing moves to the corner, so that is kind of a pro for this shape. Let's play this one. Against this, we'll just try to hane. Probably peeping here. I don't know how much I gained with these stones. Could be debatable. Usually I think black should try to play this to take here, but connecting should be still fine, but you feel okay as white.
1 2 3
I don't know, should I put a move something here? Don't really play this too much, so I don't know.
9 残り
Yeah,
2
this
回
would be
です。
my homework. So after this, like, how do you locally play? I mean, maybe you can just simply connect, but it seems a bit heavy. What black can play here or
2
pincer?
3 4
But getting
5
cut seems
6
also problematic. So maybe connecting against this here could be slow. I don't know. So you can block here to have some sort of more use this way, or block this side to take away the potential on top side. Either way
8
should
9
be okay. So usually here trying to take center, extend or play this one,
2
and then go for
秒
something
読みを
here.
始めます。
I would say the opening kind of here from white is a bit suspect, because black has corners and I do not have any kind of
2
outside.
4 5 6 7 8
Yeah, I don't really like this position, but yeah, we're gonna try to manage ourselves out of this. Probably need to play something here. Seems like one thing, this shape is
3
probably
4
thicker than I realized.
6 7 8 9
So even spending moves, it's not really putting much pressure on this.
1 2 3 4 5
Yeah, this is important.
1 2 3 4 5
Maybe a
6
touch could be a
7 8 9
don't going to invade anyway, so just attach and strengthen this area. I don't mind. Guess this could play here or just simply extend. I don't know which one.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Would like to extend if possible, but there's gonna be a cutting point here, so that's one thing we need to have in mind. But yeah, we're saying that there's here. So if black wants to cut, there's this cutting point. You can even take this or take these three.
3 4 5 6 7 8
Doesn't look too good.
2 3 4 5 6
Maybe this already is not great. So of departure, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the streams here. Thank you very much for being here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
So I went back to try to hane here, but yeah, this move seems to be a good move. Put pressure increasing here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I think we need to go and play something here. Maybe at this hane. We cannot let black have this whole area. That would be pretty bad. Yeah, I think this game, I'm in a tough position.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I don't know, attach. Is this working? I don't know. Actually, it takes this honey away, so could also not be good. We can technically
3、4、5、
attach, maybe.
6。
So if they send to protect the corner, that's fine. But yeah, we cannot just be dead here, so we need to figure out how do you go outside.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I think attach just first. Ask a move. Maybe something like this.
4、5、6。
And then if honey attach.
1、2、3、
I
4、
think there's this one you can honey.
6、7。
If go back, you can play here. Or even this. I think this one, and then extend, you can honey and cut still.
1、2。
Okay, this is at least something. You need to put some move around here.
1、2、
Maybe this white black
4
can play from here, try to cut off,
6
so
7。
jumping is probably better. Just cannot cut here, wait, just, yeah, wanting black to just respond, that's okay. Destroy the bottom side. I think I'm still behind, but at least
2、3、
I did
4
something.
5、6、7、8。
If I want to push, do not get turned here. That one I don't mind, I'll give up these two stunts just to play this way. Maybe here this cut. Nah, here I can
1、2。
If I extend, you just tiger's mouth and make some sort of shape. I think there's still Hane kind of threat here. Maybe you can have kind of a fixed center, so that would be the hope. So here, kind of a moyo. We need to Hane block. So what about this move right here? Just taking the eye shape away. Against this Atari, maybe cut simply. I mean, you can play this and block. Locally, this is not alive yet. Yeah, we need to do something against this group if you want to be feeling ahead.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。残り
That's
1回
not
で
cool
す。
because you have these stones and I cannot really put too many moves. Black can just push here and try to go for a kill. If I play this, black will just play here.
2、3、4、5、6、7。
We could try to put some moves here and hope for the best for this side, but it seems it's going to be in a bad position. Yeah, simply pushing this way looks good. Maybe now I can jump, and if Hane just cut.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Definitely greedy, but maybe just simply extend might be good here. 1、2、3、4、 What a tough
Go.
position.
6。
Okay, let's Hane and try to use this. Kind of argy. I have no territory. Literally none. Black has this corner. Against this Atari. Maybe black will try to cut. Okay, you can put a move here, so you don't need to respawn here. Locally, if take, you can take the other side. And if connect, you take here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I can still take. Maybe you could also refrain this Atari. But yeah, this is a problem. Even if you jump, there's Atari here and wedge. There's
2、
cut all over the place.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe still it's better to like bamboo joint rather than this one. Because yeah, black can play this kind of move. I think yeah, bamboo joint rather than this. So black will try to wedge, play this and cut off this one stone. Maybe I could play this one and then push.
1、2、3、
It's, doesn't seem good at all, so I'm just going to play this and connect probably. That is huge.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just crawl, taking the side. I can even play this. Can we play something on the side?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think you can let black and disconnect because this side is going to die, so we need to be suffering with that.
One, 2, 3.
Against this, I'll try to push and descend and then try here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think we need to cut once. Would like to extend here to have a fixed shape, but then black can also cut and ask the problem around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I think I need to be a bit desperate around here. So just
1、
maybe we don't play anything
4、
here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Just play this move. Yeah, probably we're dead, actually.
6、7、8、9。
I gotta give credit to my opponent. He played pretty well. Let's play this and then have this kind of thing threatening to play. So if this one, you can hopefully live on the side. No.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Simply slide or even turn on this one. Yeah, we're dead on bomb side. I mean, probably needed to put a move, but didn't know if this was enough.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
You can try to maybe
2、
play a bit here,
3、
connect.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
It's not looking too good.
1、
Against this one, I guess there's here.
3、4、5、6。
Here, just. Maybe it's simply dead this way.
4、5、6、7。
I should have also blocked first. Okay, let's cut. I think this one black is messing up a little bit. Because if we can cut here in center and block, and locally this side should be dead still.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
What about cut here?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I can go back and live here.
2、3、4、5。
Maybe we do Atari. I don't know if this is center, so let's try to go here. Yeah, this is why I wanted to Atari first, but maybe then black would just take here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Shouldn't hold normally. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Black shouldn't be in this position here to complicate the game here at the first place, but this... You want to keep here, but maybe through squeeze, and there's this here. Maybe Black's plan is just to live inside.
2、3、4、5、
I guess, yeah.
6。
Atari center, and then you can try to just live. I did forget about this. That seems even cooler if it works.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, tough game. So just squeeze and block here and it's GG's, I guess, yeah. Maybe needed this Atari and let's take here.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, didn't play well this game at all. Need to give to my opponent. Yeah, boy, this is not good. Like, how do you play this? I don't really... Maybe this kind of shape is actually quite good for black. Yeah, you just take corners and let white spend some moves, and there's still here that is kind of difficult to do it. Let me go back and look at fine art. That is one I want to know. Don't jump into conclusions, but yeah, maybe you could say that it's a bit weird. Yeah, here I just wonder, like, do I connect? Yeah, probably this is a bit too slow. I thought about it. So you just play away. And cut, you don't care, probably. Yeah, you just don't care. And just play anything else. It seems like it's still okay, not the worst. Not changing that much, but still. So it's dropping a lot from... Yeah, but this trait of graph on the bottom seems like it's a bit sus, but hey. It's okay with it still play, because it seems like from the beginning I didn't like my position at all, and this kind of thing is weird. Here, let me see. What do you want to play as white? Yeah, jump. Maybe it is important to try to limit this side, because this point, from black's perspective, you can put pressure and then increase this bottom side, and as white, you cannot let this side become too big. So it makes sense that this is kind of the better move comparing to just playing here. Have to leave in a bit, Sumya. Nice to see you. Hope you have a nice day. Yeah, I'll be ending the stream soon anyways. It's getting late. Hopefully I can be a bit earlier tomorrow, so I'm gonna continue with the usual series. So here maybe there's a different way or higher. Yeah, to use this kind of hane right here, this is the point you want to, weak point you want to use to try to invade. So maybe for that try to go higher. And also you don't get surrounded like in the game. Yeah, that seems like the perfect move to just get surrounded. If you don't have a move around here, this exchange is really timely. Without this, you might have some moves here on the outside. Yeah, so it seems like all the stuff on the bottom side, yeah, it's not good. Even if you are, it's just damaging the outside and yeah, it's damaged here. Have no territory. Okay. But at least I learned that this one probably shouldn't play any move. So if cuts, you can simply play here. And should look something like this. If I'm not mistaken. Be hane, and then basically as white you get the one, black gets some things on the bottom. So here extend, threaten to block and take this in a ladder. After this one you can turn, threaten to take this and ladder this way, so black will kind of jump and then you go on the outside type thing. So yeah, there's this, and sometimes you can also descend simply or hane it this way. And with this you have this kind of joseki here. Kind of trading the corner and black gets the outside type thing. So yeah, if you like to play this kind of one space high enclosure, you need to know you move against this attachment. But yeah, I need to check about the josekis about this. Especially I play against as white against kind of black, so I need to know a bit better how to do here. Okay. Well, it happens. And let me go through this problem here today. So easier one comparing to the other days. So black to kill white, what would you do? If you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go there, take a look, like, subscribe the videos there. Also the past VODs, the past games you can check. And you can also check the kind of rank up game I did yesterday if you want to over there. So I'll be thankful if you can go check my YouTube channel as well. And if you're on YouTube, by the way, thank you for watching. Yeah, so how do you do here as black? I'll give you a few seconds. So this will become kind of key, this one stone here, and you need to use this first. So let's go. First move, you need to play here, like sack in 2 stones. So basically the shape on the top side here, white cannot have enough space to live, because there's always this, and this one is dead as well. So white will try to take, make an eye on this side, so take. And then maybe I could give you another few seconds, so try to kill white from here. So you need to use this stone, and then this point isn't perfect, as you can see. And this will have some liberty problems, like this part, white part here. So white doesn't have enough eye shape here, so if you can reduce it to 0 here, you also kill. Have that in mind. So yeah, I'll show. Good to go. This one you can play d2, and then if take, you can just simply take the eye away. So it's important to note that this is not enough space, and if white blocks here, so this is a bit tricky, you can actually play this atari, and then whether you take here or here doesn't change, but if you take, black can play this one and actually kill the eye this way and keep only one eye on the other side. So that would be the right variation right here, and really there's not much else after this one, because as I showed, if you play something there, you can actually play this in atari, so white needs to take, and then you can take or connect here, not enough space. So the strongest response from the opponent should be to take, and then you need to see this move, and it's dead like this. Once you can see this, it's dead straight away. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this problem as well. I don't think there's any other kind of moves. Maybe, yeah, you could play this mistake of like trying to push here once to reduce space, and then try to do something here, but then white can just simply take, and this kind of throw-in doesn't work because now you can connect. This cutting point at e4 that you could have used is gone because you pushed this in sente. So also one of the reasons you just don't want to play these sente moves just because you can play. You need to leave them for some other moves. So if you have the habits to just play this because it's sente, one problem to show that it's better not to do so. So try to leave this kind of cutting point for other usage. So this here and that one. So if you just push first, reduce space, there's nothing to be done here, so it's not good. And maybe another move. Yeah, I don't think there's other ones really, to be fair. So if you play here, white can just take, and then there's no way to kill the eye on the top side here. So this one you cannot throw in. This is suicide move. And that one is just alive. So yeah, I'll just show you the last kind of variation did this way. So hope you enjoyed this kind of shorter session for today. I'll just post the link for kind of site of problems if you want to go. So H101 if you don't mind a Chinese site, so free if you prefer some English friendly. GoProblem.com is kind of the go-to for myself. Also weiqi hub, I think, that Sumia has developed is also a good alternative if you can go there. So problems are really the base of being a Go player, because it's like trying to go have running ability as an athlete, or yeah, you need to basically be able to read so you can solve your situations yourself, because that would be kind of the essence of a Go player. Having new situations and try to figure out on the board with what you know and use different concepts and whatnot. So a good idea could be also, if you learn some like a concept that you saw in a game, like where it's like lean on a group to attack or how to invade and whatnot. Try to actively use different type of things and try, and then you can try to try to figure out from there, keep the things that working, and then ditch the stuff that is not, and try to go from there. So the progress in Go is not easy, but enough time, I believe anyone can definitely become like at least 5-dan fox is definitely possible with enough time. From there on, it's about more dedication and whatnot. But yeah. Okay, I think I'll be done for today. So hopefully tomorrow I can be streaming a bit earlier so we can continue with the series. So ranked up to 8-dan. And yeah, so let me see. Yeah, we can go. Thank you for watching me today. So tomorrow at around the same time, evening time Japan, if you're new. And push the bell on Twitch. Yeah, do so if you wanna know next time when I'm live. So hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow as well. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you guys next time. Bye.